A spin magician steps up to bowl. The batsman takes guard. The crowd holds its breath. What happens next will leave you in awe. His name will echo through cricket history, but the true extent of his impact remains a mystery to many. Today, we unravel the stories behind the man's 5 most legendary test performances. It's none other than the master of spin, Ravichandran Ashwin. Envision a wearing pitch in Nagpur that resembles ancient ruins. India were 1-0 up in the series, but South Africa wanted to hit back after the previous test match was a washout. India made a modest first innings total of 215 on a tough surface. South Africa's formidable batting lineup took guard with confidence, unaware of what was coming. Ravichandran Ashwin was on the brink of delivering an unparalleled performance. He unleashed a masterclass in spin bowling, exploiting every crack on the pitch. His deliveries turned sharply, baffling even the most experienced batsmen. South Africa's innings crumbled to an unimaginable 79 all out, a shocking total for such a strong team. It was one of their lowest innings scores since the 50s. The Indians had moved to a dominant position in the match, but with work still to do, Ashwin returned with even greater ferocity. India had set South Africa a target of 310 runs and Ashwin was on target once again. His relentless spin attack once again tore through South Africa's lineup. South Africa's top batsmen like AB de Villiers and JP Duminy had no answer. The tail-enders were also single-handedly cleaned by the brilliance of Ashwin. He, along with compatriot Amit Mishra, single-handedly removed all the South African batsmen, ensuring India won by 124 runs. This performance ended South Africa's 9-year unbeaten streak in away test series. It wasn't just about the numbers. Ashwin single-handedly dismantled one of cricket's strongest teams. The 2015 Nagpur test cemented Ashwin's legacy as a master of spin. For number 2, it was another phenomenal performance against the Black Caps. If the Nagpur test match was Ashwin's breakout symphony, Indore 2016 could be his magnum opus. Imagine a spinner who was so adept at controlling the ball that he could make it dance to his exact melody not once but twice during a single match. How did Ashwin manage to outdo himself? The stage was set at Holkar Cricket Stadium, a spinner's paradise where India and New Zealand clashed in the third and final test. The series had already been secured by India. However, they desired to achieve a clear sweep. They won the toss and opted to bat, setting a dominant first innings total of 557 runs thanks to a double hundred from Virat Kohli and a top-class century from Ajinkya Rahane. New Zealand had made a promising start by scoring 118 runs for the first wicket. But Ashwin had other plans as he began weaving a web of deception. He mixed flight, turn and subtle variations with surgical precision. The New Zealand batsmen found themselves in a constant state of uncertainty, never quite sure which way the ball would turn. Latham, Williamson, Taylor and Guptill were all sent packing as New Zealand slumped. The Kiwis ultimately crumbled under Ashwin's relentless pressure despite exhibiting intermittent signs of resilience. Their initial innings concluded with a modest 299 runs.
That's close. And he's given it.
India's response was yet more batting dominance as Cheteshwar Pujara's century set New Zealand a difficult target of 475 runs. Daunting, yes. But the question on everyone's mind was, could Ashwin repeat his first innings magic? The answer came in the form of an even more devastating spell. As New Zealand attempted to chase down, Ashwin unleashed a bowling masterclass that left spectators and opponents alike in awe. The New Zealand batsmen in the middle order were gradually removed due to the frequent occurrence of the death rattle of the stumps. Just check out these match figures. Ashwin achieved his career best performance in tests by taking 13 wickets from 140 runs after the dust had settled. This extraordinary feat not only secured a 3-0 series whitewash for India but also propelled them to the top of the ICC Test rankings. Ashwin's bowling prowess was well known, but could he showcase his all-round abilities when India needed him the most? England had defeated India in the first test on the same ground several days prior, leaving India with a 1-0 deficit in the series. India made 329 runs in the first innings thanks to a resilient century from hitman Rohit Sharma. Ashwin dismantled England cheaply as their top batters had no answer to the spin wizard's tricks on his home ground. He claimed crucial scalps, including Joe Root and Ben Stokes in a top performance. England were determined to fight back in the game and had reduced India to 106 for 6. Ashwin entered the crease with a lead of 301 runs and the match was evenly balanced. Beginning with a sense of assurance, he struck 2 boundaries against Moeen Ali, demonstrating commanding stroke play from the outset. His partnership with Virat Kohli was crucial in taking the game away from England. Ashwin got a superb century and India were able to declare their innings. The target for England was too steep at 486 runs, and Ashwin along with Akshar Patel produced a top bowling performance to skittle England. His match figures of 8 for 96 were impressive. However, this match will be remembered for the game-changing century that helped secure India's emphatic 317-run victory.
It's quite predictable, the length that he's going to...
All very good cricketers, and what a...
An overseas tour in the Caribbean was our 4th top performance. In 2023, Ashwin would push the boundaries of spin bowling even further. What was his secret weapon that baffled the West Indies batsmen? In Dominica, India began their Caribbean tour seeking crucial World Championship points. The West Indies batted first on a favourable pitch, but Ashwin unleashed his new arm ball disguised as an off-spin to devastating effect. This deceptive delivery dismantled the hosts, turning their promising start into a collapse. India followed up with superb centuries from openers Jaiswal and Sharma to build a big lead. The West Indies had to respond with a similar sized total, but this was to be a daunting task. Ashwin was in terrific form as he and Jadeja together dismantled the West Indies lineup. Ashwin had another 5-wicket haul and he finished with match figures of 12 wickets for 131 runs. Ashwin had become the first Indian bowler to take 2 5-wicket hauls in a test match in the West Indies. West Indian batsman Shai Hope reflected he has many variations and bowls in challenging areas, making it tough to settle. Ashwin's ability to thrive under pressure was tested in Chennai 2024 when Bangladesh pushed India to the brink. With 6 wickets down for 144 runs, Ashwin walked in, not as a bowler but India's last hope with the bat. Facing a potential first innings deficit, Ashwin partnered with Ravindra Jadeja to script a remarkable turnaround. Mixing solid defense with calculated aggression, he frustrated Bangladesh's bowlers while keeping the scoreboard ticking. As their partnership blossomed, so did India's chances. Running hard, finding gaps and punishing loose balls, Ashwin and Jadeja turned the tide. Ashwin's superb century combined with Jadeja's 86 runs completed a match-winning 199-run partnership that propelled India to 376, shifting the game's momentum. Ashwin wasn't done. His bowling brilliance shone as he claimed match figures of 6 wickets. His second innings sealed a 280-run victory, restricting Bangladesh to 149 and 234 in their innings. This amazing performance equaled Shane Warne's record of 37 5-wicket hauls. Ravichandran Ashwin's evolving talent with the bat and exceptional bowling has cemented his legacy as one of cricket's greatest all-rounders. With over 3,500 runs, 6 test centuries and 14 test match 50s coupled with 537 wickets at an average of 24. Ravichandran Ashwin's transformation from a specialist spinner to a game-changing all-rounder is nothing short of remarkable. His ability to single-handedly alter the course of a test match has become legendary. With 37 5-wicket hauls in tests, he's joined an elite group of spinners. His love for the longest format shines through in his performances as he said, "Who knows if this was my Chepak swan song in tests? But if it was, what a swan song it was." If you loved this video, just check out our next Cricket Crafter compilation.